am once again old man yelling at clouds. But the home team should be wearing white, and the away team should be wearing their away jerseys, which is the dark jerseys.
Okay, I'm going to put in here, and I agree with you on that, but for a different reason. For years when I was at Western, it was in the equipment staff, everything there. Teams did not want to wear white on the road for one reason, especially in hockey.
Why?
You're on the road, you're in a series, guys get blood on their jerseys, trying to clean the jerseys, and it could take 3-4 washes to get the puck marks, the stick marks, everything out of there. It's a pain in the rear end to be able to do that. When you're on the road, you don't have all of your normal equipment, versus when you're in your home rink, your home state, you got everything easy. So when you're wearing dark jerseys, a black jersey, it doesn't show all the puck marks, doesn't show all the blood, doesn't show all that. So it's easy to do, and I never thought about why you would do that until now. And imagine the NHL equipment managers on the road having to do all that.
Yeah, but they are doing that now.
I know. That's of course, they also probably have 7 jerseys per player.
But look at the NFL, though. The NFL, the home team wears the dark jersey.
Not necessarily.
Well, not always. The Cowboys are always in their whites. I feel like the Rams sometimes play in whites. But if you look at back in the old days, again, here we go. Browns used to wear white. Barry always had the 19 jersey on in white at home, even though they played on a half of a baseball field. And yes, they would get destroyed, the white jerseys. But now I feel like if you do watch the NBA during the season, the Pistons are in their dark blue jerseys half the time at home, and then sometimes they're in their whites. But anyways, my original point, back to this, the game's on in the background, and the Pistons are in blue, and the Knicks are in white. All is right with the world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's hard to tell nowadays, too. I mean, honestly, I think you've got, let's just talk about uniforms in baseball. You've got only about 2 or 3 teams who don't have a third jersey, and I think it's only 2 really right now between the Tigers and
the Tigers never wear those stupid Motor City jerseys.
Oh, okay.
They're hideous.
Yeah, they have. Okay, but I'm talking about how many teams have their batting practice jerseys that they wear? Yeah, they all seem to have those batting practice jerseys. The Tigers and the Yankees seem to be the only 2 that don't have that. They don't have those weird color uniforms, other than Motor City, which the dumbest of all those when it comes down to it.
That is absolutely hideous. What do they call them? What are those?
City Connect.
City Connect.
Now, some were really cool. The Boston ones is different as it was. The Boston Marathon colors were really cool to see.
Yeah, that was neat.
The Houston Astros ones, those are really cool to see. The Space City ones. And then you got...
Wait, can we go back? Hold on, that just made me think about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the creamsicles. Those are phenomenal. That reminds me of Vinny Testaverde back when he first came in the league, and he would wear the creamsicle jerseys. Yeah, those things were awesome. But anyway,
I do agree. I think you talk about throwback, and they did against the Lions 2 years ago. They wore those.
They did.
Yeah, and they got their butts kicked. So that's what they get. Exactly, that's what they get for when it comes to that. But I think that's really cool. To see some of those jerseys, some of those kind of consistents, and now the Pistons uniforms they're wearing right now are pretty much the ones they wore back in the Bad Boy.